All right, YouTube, we got a lot to talk about today. I'm going to get incredibly personal with you guys. I'm going to, open up and just reveal a few things I've never really talked about on YouTube. And we're going to talk about money. We're going to talk about other channels that I think do things the right way, the wrong ways, channels that maybe manipulate the system or whatever. We're going to talk about it all, okay? So first of all, I want to give a big shout out to T Street Controversy. I watched his video, I think 2 days ago, and he was talking about leaving YouTube, okay? And I got a ton of respect for him. I think that he's never taken the easy road. He's taken what he does serious. It's his livelihood, his passion, all of that. So look, you got to respect that. You got to respect that hustle. And hopefully, if you're listening, you don't leave. I think he got a copyright strike or something. He's bummed out, down. And I get it. I get it. He's promoting these big platforms, bringing them, thousands of fans and viewers and everything, and then they turn around, it's like getting stabbed in the back when you get a little copyright strike. So I completely understand you feel betrayed and things like that, but I wouldn't let him chase you off. That's my message to him. So anyway, wow, where do we begin? Okay, now also, what I'm telling you right now is an incredibly boiled down version of the way I should probably explain it, because it's confusing. It's not an exact science. There's a lot of variables, and I can only tell you what I know from my channel and other channels, friends that I have and things like that. I'm not going to give any names away or nothing, but let me just start here, okay? And also, I do want to talk about the state of boxing media, and I want to talk about, what I should do. Should I quit? Should I continue? I don't know. I'm having I'm trying to figure things out right now, and you'll understand in a minute here. Okay, let's just talk about how much these channels make. Even my channel. We're going to use my channel as an example. It's very, very basic and simple. I don't know, algorithm, arithmetic, whatever the hell you want to call it. You look at 1,000 views, right? So let's take a video I made a few days ago. It has 5,000 views. A good way to look at it is every 1,000 views, you're going to get about $2 or $3 per 1,000 views, okay? So if I have a video with 5,000 views, let's say I'm getting paid $3, or let's say $2, right, per 1,000, that's 2, 4, 6, that's a $10 video, okay? Doesn't sound like much, right? It's not. Trust me, it's not. Okay, but now I do want to say this. I do want to say other, companies that advertise in front of your videos, in front of your content, okay, it can be up to, $6, $7 per 1,000. You know what I'm saying? So, you could have, say they're paying $5 per 1,000, views, right? And when I say view, well, what's a view? That's watching their commercial 30 seconds or longer, okay? If it's 5, that's easy. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That could be, whatever, 25 per 1,000. So, right? Not bad. You get 4,000 views, that's $100. But typically in boxing, it's about $3, $2 or $3 per 1,000 views, okay? And again, a view is given that you watch the entire commercial, you don't skip past it. A lot of them are non-skippable. You can't hit the skip button until 30 seconds or whatever. And in that case, then, the channel, whoever runs the channel, they're getting full credit for that click. It's CPM. I'm going to read. Stands for cost per mil, which is Latin for 1,000. CPM advertising refers to the cost per 1,000 impressions. In the case of YouTube, this means views. So an advertising rate quoted as CPM is a rate for 1,000 views or greater than 30 seconds. Also, you can get clicks or a cost per click. Okay, you got them little pop-up ads everywhere. Anytime you click on that, let's say a pop-up ad comes up for some, shoes or whatever, you click on it and you go check it out, then we get paid for that too. So there you go. So, but here's the thing. Here's what I want to talk about. Boxing is incredibly hard to make money on because, YouTube typically promotes, movie reviews, makeup tutorials, animation, gaming is widely popular on YouTube. And those guys are getting top dollar, right? Now, let's say you're Apple, let's say you're Samsung, let's say you're any, cell phone company, whatever. You're not going to put your merchandise in front of a boxing video, right? You're going to go to a big tech review channel or whatever, something like that. So let's say you're, maybe Best Buy or whoever, which is, you guys know, the electronic retailer. You're not going to put that commercial in front of a boxing channel, right? It's going to go to, like I said, someone that does tech reviews or is in that category, and it's based on category. So my category is sports, okay? I mean, you can't really break it down to boxing, basketball, football. So not only is it sports, but there is algorithm that does break it down to boxing, meaning we're at the bottom of the pile, okay? Meaning we have to work 10 times as hard to make half as much, okay? Because look, here's the thing. Let me just put it to you this way. I could put in half the work and make 10 times the money running another channel because I'm a pro on YouTube. I've been doing this a long time now. I got a notification the other day from 2008 when I was on social media as an admin writing articles. I was somewhat of a journalist, air quotes, whatever, writing articles, debating people. I was an admin running their group, promoting their YouTube channel in 2008. Okay, that's a long time ago, in '08. I mean, what are we in here? 19? I mean, what is that? Like, I don't know, 11, 12 years or whatever. My math is terrible, but it's a long time. Now, my YouTube channel is about a year and a half old. It's doing great. My channel's doing great. Okay, it is. We're around 10,000 subs, 4 million views, I don't know, like 10, 20,000 shares, I don't know, 30, 40, 50,000 likes. I mean, we're doing really good, and I have a lot of engagement, which engagement is good for analytics. A lot of comments, a lot of likes, a lot of people, it's great. So, but as far as my channel goes, I can tell you, my average is around, I think it's like $2.87 per 1,000 views, right? So you figure that up. Just go count all my views and just do the math, right? I mean, the most I've ever made was, I think, around $800-900 a month, right? But my average is somewhere around $200-250 a month, which isn't much. I say around, a couple $100 a month is my average. Now, given you guys know, a lot of times I'll only put out, a handful of videos a month, but sometimes I'll put out a video every other day. It just depends. I mean, I think if I put more effort into it, I would make more, but it's a lot of work. And ask yourself this question. I mean, this month alone, I've had a video out nearly every day. Right? Or every other day, or maybe at the longest every 3 days. And this month I'll be lucky. I mean, I will be lucky to make $200 on YouTube. I'll be lucky. That's covering fights, that's making videos, the editing, the thumbnails, the uploading. There's so much involved. It is a full-time job. And you say, okay, you look at it. Okay, let's say I make $200. We get paid once a month, okay? Let's say I get a couple $100, right? Couple $100. I mean, what is that daily? It's like 30, 60, 90, or what? How does that? I don't know, like $5 a day. It's not much. It is not much at all. What is that? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 10 days. So it's like $10 a day. So I'm literally making, on a low end, about $10 a day on YouTube. On a high end, maybe 15, 20 a day. If I'm lucky. Okay, so there's been certain months where, I didn't even make $100. It was 80, 70, 60, So it's all over the place. But my average is, a couple $100 a month. And the reason I'm telling you guys this is because, I don't know what to do. I don't know. It's hard. I don't know if I should continue or do what other people do and do what other channels do. They take donations. They have Patreon. They sell merchandise. Here's the thing. If I sold one shirt, right, take one shirt per week. If I sold one t-shirt, let's say $25, that's more than I could make in 2 or 3 days. One t-shirt. Or let's say I get, 3 donations a week or 3 or 4. That's more money than I make in a week, putting out content. So it's incredible. I get it now. I understand why they do it. I just don't like a lot of their motives, because you have channels out there, they'll put up this clickbait thumbnail. Let's say there's a rumor that Triple G got knocked out in sparring. They'll show a picture of Gennady Golovkin on the canvas laid out. You click on the video. Say it's a 10-minute video, and they've got like 7 or 8 commercials in there, and it's nothing. Right? At the end, it's like, oh, well, that's all I heard, he got knocked out or something. But you sat through 4 or 5 commercials and now you're making this guy a ton of money. Or they pander to a certain crowd, or they feed their audience, right? Say, there's a lot of like Canelo versus Golovkin or Pacquiao Mayweather. Back in those days, even my channel is more of a pro Gennady Golovkin channel. So naturally I'm going to get that traffic. So that's one way to look at it. So, but that's why they do it though. And a lot of these guys, man, they're making a fortune. They're making a ton of money. And it's not really on ad revenue. Okay, there's multiple avenues here. All I do is put ads out. That's it. That's it. Just my ads. And other channels, they've got ads. They'll get a sponsorship, super chat, Patreon, Cash App. I mean, the direct, direct PM, bank to bank. There's so many ways to collect money. PayPal. So, my question to you is, should I or shouldn't I do it? Because right now the channel is growing, it's getting really big, and it's becoming a full-time job. And I don't know how else to say it, but to say it, I mean, it's not worth all the effort to walk away with $100, $200 a month or what. It's just not worth it. It's a lot of damn work. And I want to, look, you guys know I cover fights. I put my heart and soul in this channel. I really do. Every spare minute I have, I'm on here, bringing you guys content and entertainment and laughter and debate and whatever it may be. Whatever you appreciate the channel, I bring it. I try my best to bring it. Okay. So, but the question is, how much longer can I keep doing it? Because now we're at what, like a year and a half, maybe going on 2 years now. And the channel is growing. Like I said, it's growing. I mean, every month it's, with my analytics, it's growing. It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. I mean, we're hitting 4 million views. Like collectively on all social media platforms, we got 15, 17,000 followers. So, look, it's a huge accomplishment from just some guy that started on Facebook making comments and about boxing, right? Come a long way, and I've built it from the ground up authentically. I've never asked for anything. Never. Look, these other channels, man, they'll start up a channel on Monday. They're begging for money on Friday, right? They'll start up a channel on Monday and they got 20 ads on Tuesday. Like, I've never done that. I've never asked for money. I've just never. So I don't know. But here's the thing. If I want to continue, if I want to grow, I have to do it. So it's a moral decision I need to make. Either sell merchandise, take donations, do, Patreon, Super Chat, all that. So I don't know. You tell me. Every time I've brought it up a couple times on the channel, and people are like, hell yeah, you know what? You deserve it. You work hard. You've never asked for anything. I mean, half the time I don't even put commercial breaks in my video. A lot of time YouTube puts them in there, not me. Or there's just no commercial whatsoever, right? And that video, it could have been a $10, a $20 video. I mean, and they add up. At the end of the month, they add up, So, in this month, I've been incredibly active on YouTube, So, but at the end of the month, I'll be lucky to walk away with, a couple $100 if I'm lucky. Maybe 180, 170. So it's just nothing, right? It's nothing. I mean, yeah, look, I could, work another couple hours a day and make that like it's nothing. So, I don't know. That's my question to you guys is, what should I do? Is it morally right? Would that be looked at as selling out? Would you feel betrayed? Would it be dishonest? I really don't know, because there's nothing worse. There is nothing worse, in my opinion, than going to another YouTube channel and the first minute is begging for money, right? They're like, oh, blah, 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 boxing talk, right? Don't forget that Patreon. Don't forget that Cash App. Shout out to my super fan or super chat. The money this and money that, send me your money. Yeah, I absolutely hate, I just hate with a passion, hate those channels, right? And I don't want to become that. And I don't want to be viewed as that. So what do? I don't know. You tell me. But, getting back to like I said, what these guys are making, I don't know. I can't tell you exactly, but it's not a hard thing to figure out, a few dollars per 1,000 views. But then you have to figure in their merchandise, their donations and all of that. But right now we're just talking more on the line of, ad revenue and how it's really not the way to make money on YouTube. It's not. I mean, selling merchandise or, donations, whatever it may be. That's how you make money on YouTube. So I think it's hilarious when people, accuse me of putting out clickbait. They're like, oh, this is clickbait. You're just trying to make money. I'm like, dude, that video made like 92 cents. I had one guy tell me this a while back. It was some Canelo Golovkin video, and I went and checked because I can even go to my analytics and it'll tell me what each and every video made, right? And the video he was talking about, it made like $2. I'm like, dude, my time is worth more than $2. So I don't know, man. Maybe I should just end it here. Maybe I'm talking too much. I don't know. But like I said, but I've had good months. I've, $700-800. I've had a couple of those, whatever. So, and it's all about what you put into it. So I just don't know. I guess I'm kind of feeling like T Street in a way. I'm getting, I say burnt out. I just don't know where to go from here. It's like, it's time for a change. I want to grow the channel. It's time to do something, but I just don't, I don't want to betray you guys. I don't want to feel like you got duped, right? You're like, oh, I knew it. Yup, here he goes, asking for money. So I don't know. That's honestly how I feel. Swear to God, hand on the Bible. I don't know how else to say it to get you to believe me, but I don't want to be that type of YouTuber that is in it for the money. I even thought about this, if I did make money on this channel, take the remainder and donate it to a boxing organization, so I could go maybe cover a fight, the airline ticket, the hotel, whatever, get the equipment I need, have people come in, like, and anything left over after the channel operations, I would be more than happy to donate it to a boxing organization and then post it on my channel. Like, see, look, guy, here's what I made. I made $500 this month. I spent $300 on this and this and this for the channel. The other $200 went to Golden Gloves, or went to some amateur organization. More than happy to do that. It's not about profiting and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with making money on YouTube. It's why it's here. It's the whole concept behind YouTube. It's why, that's why it's here. It was made to make money, for people to get on here and make money. But I've never really fully taken advantage of it because it felt kind of slimy, kind of grimy, So I don't know. Like I said, especially when we know we have channels out there that just manipulate the hell out of it. Like I said, they're just flooding their channel with commercials and begging for money every 10 seconds on their video. Pop-ups here, Patreon here, Patreon there. But I guess, I can't hate on it. I'm not hating on it. I can't hate it. If you guys want to, give your money away to channels like that, that's fine. You go right ahead. You know what I mean? So I just think, I just don't want to be viewed as one of those people. And that's my fear. At the end of the day, that's my fear. I don't want to be viewed as some pathetic online panhandler, some grown man on YouTube begging for money, and that's the reason I wanted to show you how little money boxing channels make. Because again, they're the least popular category. Violence and fighting, all that's like the least popular category on YouTube. So yeah, I even thought about it. Maybe I could start up a second channel, I like doing reviews, like movie, music, food, whatever it may be. Start up like a review channel or a top 10 channel. Or there's just countless, ideas and possibilities. You can even look at the trending things on YouTube. Like gaming is incredibly trending. You can make a ton of money having a gaming channel. If you're someone like me. I know how to run a channel. I am an absolute expert at this now. I've been doing it so long. And that's, hey, that's one thing I can say. I can walk away from this saying, I definitely know how to run a YouTube channel, a profitable YouTube channel, because I've been doing it so long now for free that, I've learned how to make money. So I don't know, guys, but I guess I kind of went off subject. The video is how much do boxing YouTubers make. I think I answered your question, So like I said, we typically average about $3 ballpark per 1,000 views. So, and you see some of these YouTube channels, they put out a video and they get 100,000 views. Think about that. What is that? I don't even know. $1,000? My math is terrible. It's a lot of damn money, and they're getting those daily, every other day. And a lot of them it's total clickbait. It's just crazy to me. And then you have really good boxing channels out there like T Street, like others I won't mention. I'm not going to give them any shine. Okay, so, and I'm not saying I don't know what he makes. I'm sure he makes a ton of money too. He's been doing this long enough. I know he makes good money. But you have channels out there where I think they don't really deserve it, right? And it's just, it's dishonest and but whatever. So I don't know, guys. I'm just babbling at this point. I'm really, really struggling with this. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should just call it a day. It's been a good run. You know, maybe keep my channel up and going long enough to go cover a couple of fights and just sit there as a boxing fan. Wouldn't that be right? Let me just go like to the next Gennady Golovkin fight, get my press creds, go there and just sit there and watch the fight and then call it a day. So I don't know. What do you think?